Okay, so let's try this again, shall we? So I am only streaming on. Okay, I'm only streaming on YouTube for now. Okay, they seem to be working. Microphone's actually working today. I was blathering on like a crazy guy yesterday, but the microphone wasn't working, so he hadn't got a clue what I was talking about. Well, that's not very nice. It says the latency is 114, but that doesn't seem like it. A little better now. Seems to have worked itself out. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so still need lots and lots of silver stones. I had a quick gander at how many I need. I'm going to need to be about 70 runs. So I need to run a lot more. So 70 runs, roughly 70. 70 runs. So I need about 210 stones. And you get 7 stones for each. So I need to run about 30 nightmare dungeons. Okay, let's go. Why has my title got 2 Ds? I need to pay more attention. Okay, so destroy the hearts. Destroy the hearts as quick as I can. That was one of them. Oh, did it not get destroyed? Something not right with this. So this latency is not right. Okay, well, something seriously wrong with this bloody game. Okay, not happy with it. Yeah, that latency just went nuts. Is it? Calm down now. Well, that was a second corruption done. Oh, I needed to pick up the stone carving that I didn't. I was too focused on the delay. I'll collect the animus. Open the doors. You know, sometimes I can teleport through doors, and other times it's just won't let me. And I don't know why. See, can't get through there because the door wasn't open. Wow. Okay, something a tad wrong with this. This is a bit annoying. Yeah, this latency is nuts. Don't know what's happened to it. Thousand milliseconds. Maybe I need to restart the game and see if it picks up something better. There's the last animus up here. Well, that's a bit annoying. I'm going to take a look at. Well, the no ping is suggesting that it's working okay. But we saw from the game it's far from being okay. The stream itself seems to be working. But let's see how this fares. If there's another couple of massive lags, I'll restart the game and see if. Come on, open. Oh, and there's one more. So I don't know if you all noticed that Blizzard dropped their changes from the PTR. And there was a couple of changes in there. I made a video on the changes. You want to go check that out. But there were a few significant changes. There was a build that sort of blinked all over the place. It was from a mana. I can't remember exactly which one. There's the key. But they nerfed that completely. They changed the way it works. Where am I going? There. which is a bit sad because that build looked pretty fun build to run. They changed that build to being movement speed instead of sort of the teleport. And for an early game, that might be still okay, but for late game when there's a 200% cap on it anyway, it's going to be a bit immaterial. There was a buff to, sorry, a nerf to the Spiritborn pants, 50% reduction, one remaining, there it is. 50% reduction in the damage, which was a bit annoying. Okay, that's done. But a lot of the class balances is going to be an interesting discussion. Oh, bugger off. I'm still thinking, I'm toying with the ideas of a Spiritborn, a sort of Quill Volley. It's an old meta, but you know, it still works. I've got. Oh, it's. Look again. The latency is. Come on. Well, the no ping's suggesting that it's still okay. So this is a game lag. I wonder if Blizzard are updating. Because I found that sometimes when Blizzard does their updates to the servers, the latency goes nuts. Come on. Yeah. Okay, what I'm gonna do after I finish this dungeon, I'm gonna log out the game, log back on again, see if there's an update released. Maybe logging back into the game might actually just help overall. Because when you got 1,000 milliseconds lag, no. Just no. Come on, where do I put these? There they are. I think are they going to be down here or are they going to be up yonder? I think up yonder. And there it is. Might as well just do the complete circle. Okay, I'm going to log out, then log in. See if that helps. Exit completely. Okay, then I'll check and see if there's any update. Check for updates. It says it's up to date, so okay, launch the game. Start the game. Okay, that load screen's a bit long. Uh-huh. That load screen took forever to come on. Okay, I think that the game has got a bit of an issue here. All right, let's have a look. So I still need to run quite a number of Artificer Stones. Is there a world boss? No. So, Nightmare Dungeons, here we come. All right, let's see if we can get a little better game experience. That was a bit strange. The butcher is dead and gone. I remember in the first few seasons, the butcher was a horror to kill. Gameplay is still not as smooth as I would like it to be. Excuse me. Wait a minute. relatively quick dungeon. Okay, I need to take this. Okay, back again. Right now, where were we? I think going to open another one because we got a ton to do. I think what I might do is 6, then run some pets. 6 Nightmare Dungeons, run some pets, and work it like that until I can complete this level to get to 288. Oh, wrong way. Explore the slave Bessicator. Okay. Well, I'm going the wrong way all the time. Okay, 84 seconds melee. That's a good. Ah, give over. Oh, right. Okay. I'm thinking next season, okay. There's a couple of Spiritborn builds perhaps that might be good. They're sort of old builds now. Oh, I can't jump across there. Which is the Quill Volley. Oh, that's a treasure room key. Okay. That's a treasure room. Might as well. There's the old Evade build, I think, when the first came online. That actually might be okay for speedrunning. And the Pants build, the Thorns build, might still be viable, even though they've nerfed. Oh. Ah, that's because the door's open. Not open, I should say. So I might I think maybe still run the Spiritborn. I'd need to take a look at an evade build. I haven't run an evade build before, so I need to check that out. That was run as Sepisontic, but maybe you don't need that now. Because I'm going to try and stay with one character until I reach Paragon 300. Then maybe change across to a different character. But I'm not going to be focused on the highest pick clear. I'll maybe do as high as I can, but my focus is, certainly to begin with, is going to be on speed farming, the pits. Because to get to 300, I feel you need to run a lot of pits. Right now, that's the only viable way to really get to the 300s. Maybe next season, the escalation, pit escalation will give you some. No, I don't need to be in here. Give you some good XP, but I'm not so sure. We have to wait and see how that XP. That's damn. Right, which way do I need to go? Maybe this way. Oh, I got through the door without opening. Okay, that restart seems to have taken care of the lag issues that I had. Oh, I think that's probably for treasure room, but I'm not worried about that. Get away from behind the statue. It doesn't want to let me through. There we go. That's a cool monster, I have to say. I, I thought it came back alive again. Not that way. This is a relatively easy dungeon, but it's a big dungeon. If you were to kill all the monsters, you'd get some really quite decent XP, but XP per hour is the key. Pentaforge seal of the whatever. Okay, I need to go and clear. Streaming issues I was having at the beginning as well because I was doing a multi-stream. I think it was Twitch wasn't performing particularly well. When did I die? Nothing there. How many have I got? 75. Okay, so I've got too many keys. Gold find, gold find, gold bugger that. Okay, that today's 3 I'll do nicely. Do these 3, then I'll start running some pits. Didn't see why I can't just evade through the doors. Oh, it was in here. Yeah, there he is. One more. Get the key. I need to take it up here. Destroy the piles. Oh, I just came across some more bloody... Well, this is annoying. That's lag. Look at this. I bet you this goes up to 1,000. Right, I'm just gonna stop doing anything. Come on. You know, I was just saying just before, oh, this lag looks okay. Famous last words. Sheesh. Well, they're all dead, I guess. Wouldn't surprise me if this was, you know, on the Blizzard side. Because they'll be updating their games. They're updating the ready for season 9. Well, we have to deal with it. Thing is, when you get a lag like 600 to plus milliseconds in a pit slows you down a tad. Okay, yeah, I think I'm. There we go again. I'm pretty sure this is the Blizzard updating for Season 9. Okay, we just have to wait and see what happens. Can we move yet? No. What the? Yeah, right. Killed in a nightmare dungeon. Fucking ridiculous. That's tad annoying. Where can this last one be? Must be up here. Yeah, there we go. How can you get... Ah. Might as well pick up the rune. Slowly ahead, library. Librarian. Get the key. This is a kill all if I remember right. There we go. It is indeed. And once again. Am I going to get killed again? This is stupid. Look, it says... Okay, well, I guess this is just a little unplayable. Oh, I didn't actually die that time. One remaining. All done. But that took like 10 times longer than it should have done. Right, let's see if we can make it through this one without getting too much delay. Okay, collect. Oh, there's a treasure goblin. I guess that was Butcher. Okay. Back to the middle. Return the bloodstone to the pedestal. Find the bloodstone first and find the pedestal. There it is. And there's the bloodstone. Because there was no lag there, that went quick. Right, let's go back to Serigar, get rid of this inventory that I picked up, and let's start on some pits. And I see a pit has a whisper attached to it, which is good. Movement speed, don't need movement speed. Get rid of one of these. Gold, gold, drifting shade. But it's, can't take that away, put that in there. Right, so that's the next set of 3. See, tiny, tiny bit of, let's make sure I've got that in my XP levels. Okay, I'd like to record until I've got them all. 615976. 675976. 615, not 675. 615976073. 073. 4.23 from the last level. I've got 2 more levels to sort of fill in that I got from 235 onwards. So I need 70 runs altogether. And at the moment, how come the F on? Yet another lag. Yeah, I don't have any inventory. Latency 564. Okay, I'm just going to wait a couple of ticks while I wait. Right, so I have 96 stones, which is 32 runs of the pit. Not 106. Someone was kind enough to put some incense on me. Excuse me. Okay, this is a good one to start with. Let's see if I can get a decent time. We're looking for below 2 minutes. And as long as the ping stays reasonably good, I will or should hit below 2. Shut up about ping. Come there. Okay, in what should be a good run, because of this stupid ping, it's turning into be an interesting run. Look at that. I'm also noticing my timer isn't going down. Have to wait until the damn thing clears. 1,700. For goodness sake. How the hell am I supposed to do a good clear in that time? This could put a severe dent in my chest to 300. Excuse me. Right, let's see if we can get through this one without any lag. Or without any significant lag. So the goal is still for below 200. I just had a friend request come in. I'll take that just after I complete this dungeon. Ah. Come on. Is it me? Is it my connections? Or is it the game servers being updated? Because usually they'll update the game servers, then allow you to download the update prior to you starting the next season. Just wondering if this is them updating the game servers. I think my latency's got to be about 2000 again. How? Yeah, this can make me swear. What? Okay, explain that one to me. Maybe I restart everything. But I don't think it's me. Let's see what's in here. Sheesh. Okay, well, WTF. Okay, I'm gonna log off. This is just this latency is too high. I can't run like this. I'm going to stop the broadcast at the minute. I'll maybe start again another time when I've figured all this damn thing out.